Hello everyone, welcome back to Neurodiverse Wrestling Says. I'm your host, John Mario. And boy, was AAA really crazy. We had a big sign-in star from WWE make their debut in AAA. We had some news about maybe a mega star joining AAA, or at least participating in some way, as well as we have some really good matches. So before we do, please like, comment, subscribe, and now let's get on to the review. So we open up AAA this week with Rey Mysterio introducing Damian Priest, and Priest hints that he wants gold in AAA, and everyone in AAA should be put on notice, and he's one of the biggest names going into AAA right now, so the division is getting shooken, and it can change everything going into Triple Mania. Then we have woman action. The first match was Lady Shani versus Flammer, and she took the AAA Reina de Reinas champion off her feet right away, hitting some hard hitting moves, literally choking out Flammer at one point, but Flammer was able to get the upper hand cheating, doing what she does best, as well as hitting a Flammer drop, but only a 2 count. Great back and forth. These women was hard hitting as hell. Great intensity from both women, but out of nowhere, the Toxicas try to help, but Catalina helps Lady Shani get the win with a roll-up. And we have to see what this means, because we need to see if Lady Shani is the next challenger for Flammer, or it's like a triple threat situation. But I wouldn't be surprised, because the women division is now getting pretty stacked, because Lady Shani's back and everyone wants the Reina de Reinas championship. Then we see Grande Americano say he will be back next week to deal with Perros del Mal, and he says that was so dumb of them to do a sneaky attack. And just wait to see what he has in store for them. So I cannot wait. This feud is going to be real and really hot. And I cannot wait to see how this unfolds next week on AAA. Then we had Shriway tag team action with Parka Mr. Iguana versus Dinamico and Drago and Money Machine. And right away, one member of Money Machine tries to pay for Ileska from Mr. Iguana, and that backfires. Mr. Iguana kind of pops off, goes off. But then Drago tags in, kind of making Mr. Iguana mad, and then Drago goes flipping all around. Then tag Dinamico. Dinamico hits a top rope frog splash, but La Parka tags in at the same time, hitting a killer stomp to Dinamico's head, pretty much taking him out, as well as a killer reverse Northern Lights suplex that was pretty deadly. I don't know how this man does it, but La Parka twists his body like he's not even human. The way that he hates his body to hit some of these moves, amazing. At the end, All Man was going crazy, but La Parka was able to hit a La Parka bomb for the win. So most likely, Mr. Iguana and La Parka seems like the newest tag team in AAA, and they seem like a dominant force because they've been in a lot of AAA tag team action. So maybe they go after the tag team titles. We have to wait to see. And then Rey Mysterio dropped some epic news, because backstage, he's talking about Damian Priest being a signee, and then the conversation about Bunny pops up. Okay, Damian Priest and Bad Bunny had a match not too long ago. They were acting partners, and he's really good friends with Bad Bunny. And Rey Mysterio actually says he did not avoid a question. He says, well, I'm good friends with Bad Bunny. I'm actually trying to work about something. I would love to have him in a match, or have him be a guest host, or have him in the crowd. He's just talking to him, so it's kind of like he's working on it. And you guys know Bad Bunny is a wrestling fan. He grew up watching wrestling. Not just that, at his tour, his world tour, he had AAA stars when he was in Mexico during the world tour. AAA stars was in the crowd. He had La Lesca on his shoulder. So I would love to see that as like a Bad Bunny fan, as a AAA fan, that'd be great. Also, Bad Bunny wrestled once or twice in the ring. He can definitely do a small appearance in AAA. I just think it's timing. But I would love this because it does show that AAA is becoming a bigger brand, not just a part of WWE, but its own global impact as well. If they can get someone like Damian Priest, and then maybe in the future, having Bad Bunny, this is a great way. Like, just having this little conversation. I'm not gonna lie, I'm here for the Bad Bunny AAA collab if that happens. And if that does, Rey Mysterio, wow, like he as GM is pulling out big stunts, and I cannot wait to see what happens next. And then to close off the main event, we had a feud that keeps heating up. We had the longer rated rivals La Fiscal and Abismo Negro Jr. putting on one hell of a show, beating the absolute out of each other. They just started brawling. You know how their fights go. It's no high flying. It's just straight up punches, kicks, yelling, punching the hell. It's straight up a fight. Like, those two was going to a fight. They was flying on each other, but most of it was just them beating the hell out of each other. But then we saw Karmen Petrovic. And guys, we know what this means. Karmen Petrovic is the call to Perros del Mal, aka the warning call. So when she comes out, you know the rest is coming out. So Angel, Alberto, Daga, and Bronco comes out, does a killer beatdown, and then Karmen kicks the hell out of La Fiscal's head with her killer kick, and then they do a three-way tag team move. Bronco and La Gorza's on Abismo to end the show. Really dominant, and I can see this definitely playing into next week if Grande Americano is going to call them out, and if Grande needs backup, he's going to need to find some people in the AAA locker room. So we have to see how this all plays out, but AAA every week has been killing it, and I'm really surprised. Like, I love AAA. This is a really solid show, and I cannot wait for next week. That's my review. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next week for more Lucha action.